So hello everyone, today just a quick video about the scientific foundations of psychology. So we're just going to talk a bit about it. So psychology at first was just a science that looked at the structures of the brain and how it works. And so there were two main schools in psychology. There were the structuralism and the functionalism. But first thing you learn about in psychology is that the rat is always right. So that this is the first thing that you learn in an AP psychology class, and it says that the rat is always right. So that means that when you're doing an experiment on a rat and you found the results, these are completely right, and that is because the rat does not know or doesn't have a conscious understanding of its surrounding, so that it cannot have any biases, and so there were no biases that are going to affect it. Also, so after that, let's say there are some key components in the scientific attitude, which are the curiosity. That's one, curiosity. Second, you have being skeptical, and three, being humility. And these are the three scientific attitudes that you should incorporate every time that you look at any scientific research, any structures. You have to have curiosity. You have to be skeptical about it, not just trying to understand everything. And humility is to understand whether something that could go right or wrong. So that is something that you have to understand. Also, so there are some. So psychology had developed throughout the years, all the way back to Socrates and Aristotle, and then moved forward to our understanding of what psychology is. So there was a guy named William Wundt. So it's a German scientist, in which I believe in 1894 established the first lab in psychology, studying the psychology, and it was the school of structuralism, and it looked at the numbers, or looked at the structure of the brain to understand the mental processes of that. And so they looked at they counted the number of atoms, and so they've done that to understand the brain. Also, after that, way back, way forward, a guy named William James, who invented something called the functionalism. These are the first schools in psychology, and functionalism looked at the structure of the brain and why it does what it does. What are the functions of the brain the functions of the brain and how it works. So this is just a quick overview, just a storyline of what psychology and how it started. Thank you so much, and have a good day.